Hi Libra, this is going to be your love and life message for the week of July 9th. It's good for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, or Mercury placement of Libra. Please keep in mind, as always, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Things could be opposite, roles could be reversed. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. This is a channel for Libra and also Sagittarius exclusively. I do read for all 12 zodiac signs. I repeat, I read for all 12 signs for private readings and here on YouTube. If you want to see readings for all 12 zodiac signs, check out my other channel, Soma Chandra Tarot. Libra, I will put up like an oracle message or something more personal for you that focuses on you and not the environment on my other channel, Soma Chandra Tarot, this weekend. Okay, but right now this is love and life. Link to my website for private readings is down in the description below. Okay, kittens, let's get into it. What the hell is going on here? This person wants to have their cake and eat it too. This person, I think, is definitely arrogant. This person wants benefits of some kind with you. And I think they're kind of ticked off that they're not getting them. And I think they are trying to open up to new things, but they can't get you off their mind. They might not also... This person might have it in them to be like a player quite a bit sometimes, and they have a kind of shallow side, but they are realizing there's something more to potentially in the relationship with you. Yeah, it's interesting is what I'm seeing here. So messages of love to start the reading. Longing. Someone is secretly longing for you, but they're unavailable. This person's not able to give you all that you deserve. So they want you. They keep it to themselves, but they're not 100% available. Now, I do have a King and Queen of Swords in the environment. They could be in another relationship with another person that they just won't leave because it's too convenient for them. Like it's a relationship of convenience. And they could be with you, or that could be you and this person. But yeah, someone's not available. There's financial ties that are affecting the connection, either a financial tie between the two of you or money and finances for you or for them. But then out of my second oracle deck, I asked Spirit, what does this person want to say to Libra? I'm sorry. I hate how much I've hurt you. I'm sorry for all the pain I've caused. You didn't deserve any of it. So if they've hurt you or you've been hurt, they're sorry. They're also saying you're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny and we belong together, and my favorite. You're their favorite. I'm also hearing that this may have something to do with taking care of something for someone, either their home, their pet, a child or an older relative that needs care. I'm hearing something about care. I'm hearing some of you are an expert at something and this other person isn't. I'm also hearing this person may want you to do something for them without really paying for your services in some way. You disagree very much on some moral principles over some things. And like if this is an ongoing relationship and for the most part you have a good relationship, it's like you're going to really disagree about something this week with this person. But I kind of get the sense that because you look like you're walking away like, screw you, I'm done. I'm incredibly disappointed in you. I can't believe you would even say that or think that or ask that of me. It doesn't matter like what stage of the relationship you're in, that's going to happen. Overall energy of the person around you is the Seven of Pentacles. The way they're feeling is the Five of Cups. Boo. They see you as the Six of Swords. I'm not going to fight with you. What you need to know or your advice is the Five of Swords, anger. And the final outcome is the Four of Cups. Walking away and being strong. You could be dealing with a Leo, the Moon, the Star, and the Queen of Wands. You're not 100% sure like how to move. How you can move on from this, but you know that you can. You know that you can move on. You're just not 100% sure how. I'm also hearing that some of you are like, well, now I can refocus on myself, my dreams, or like there's a dream that you want to come true. You think there could be growth potential. It could actually give you a lot of popularity or success or happiness or star quality, but some of you may be realizing, well, I'm not going to get support from this person. You are being strong. The world, this person could be far away. It's over. Something new is coming in that leads to commitment and happiness. Wow. 1 year from now, things could look really kind of amazing and very different. The world for me is sometimes a 1 year from now kind of card. I just heard someone whine and go, 1 year, don't whine. It won't kill you to wait. Sorry. That's my opinion. Like, if you want it to happen quicker, don't bitch at me about it. Like, make it happen faster. Like, what do you have to do to make it happen faster? Yeah, it won't kill you to wait is what I'm hearing. So with the Seven of Pentacles, I clarified this quite a bit, and I do think I'm going to do an extended because I kind of get the sense that for a few of you, you may have some kind of a contract you're not finished playing out with this person, like you might live with them, or there's maybe something financial between the two of you. So I will do an extended at the end, but someone's thinking about something. Les Sai, always a bridesmaid, never a bride. They're waiting for something. Normally this Seven of Pentacles looks very contemplative. So when I clarified it initially, I got the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and Judgment. That's the divine whistleblower of Scorpio. Spirit's trying to get a person to listen to their own best judgment. There's something that they struggle to see that involves pain or something bad happening or a painful ending. They are thinking about it now. So initially it's like someone is having a very hard time seeing the other person's pain or imagining that. Now I have the Hermit here. This could involve potentially like an older parent or something like that. And they're like, this could be you too, Libra, where you're like, I literally can't even think about them having something bad happen to them, or someone here is struggling to accept that the Ten of Swords is unfortunately a part of life on planet Earth sometimes. But when I clarified Judgment, that's a deeper spiritual lesson. I got more major arcana. So someone's going through a massive spiritual shift here, Libra. The Hangman, Pisces, seeing something from a different point of view. Also feeling kind of caught and stuck. That might be losing quite a bit here. The Knight of Swords, impulsivity, and the Hermit, Virgo. Okay. Quick and simple. Someone is really, Spirit's trying to get a person to search their soul and see something from a different point of view. Like, do some self-analysis. You're a little bit of an asshole or a lunatic sometimes. Now, how'd you get yourself into this situation? Or it's like, oh my God, what do I do now? I'm freaking out, but what do I do? I want to make a smart choice. I want to move quickly, but wait, have I made the right choice? Will I make the right choice? I feel like Spirit is trying to get a person to see something from a different point of view, that at times they get nervous, anxious, restless, mouthy, impulsive, and to like really search their soul about that. Because the Knight of Swords is often a person that like, anytime I've been the Knight of Swords, 2 days later, I'm like, I can't believe I just fucking said that, or I did that. Like, did I actually do that? I'm an idiot. Like, so I feel like Spirit's trying to say to this person, if they hurt you, Libra, they struggle to admit that and see that. They don't want to admit it, even though they know deep, deep down in their subconscious it's true. It's either that or this person is really struggling. Someone is struggling to accept something for the way it is. They don't want to see anyone else get hurt. They don't want to admit to that. They don't want that to happen. They have a control freak side. You can only control yourself, dude. And they're disappointed with something. There's this disappointment with the Five of Cups. Clarifying this is the Seven of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. I'm hearing it one more time. The Hermit is someone... This is like either a parent or a pet. I'm sorry, I'm hearing it. It's not going to be true for all of you, but for some of you, a parent or a pet. Like, they can absolutely walk by themselves and run 5 miles. I don't know what you're talking about. They're fine. And you're like, no, this is not okay. Like, our mom or our dad or your mother, like my mother-in-law needs way more care than that, or this animal can't handle that. It's like something about what someone's capable of doing. There's a person that struggles like to understand that. Either that or, again, they can't handle seeing that they've done anything wrong or bad. They don't want to see that. But they're crying over spilled milk about something. Clarifying this is the Seven of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. I think they're messaging you, trying to show you something. You've said no. Or maybe you've sent them something like, hey, check this out, this might help you. And they're like, no. Like there's disappointment over like disagreement, mixed communication, like two cars passing in the night, two ships passing in the night. Like you might message them this week and they don't want to hear it. They're not liking what they hear. It hurts their feelings. Or maybe you've stood up to them. They've tried to show you something. They've tried to message you something. I'm hearing something about a freaking puppy now. Or something about sending a kid to camp or tuition or something like that. But oh no, it's too late. I'm also hearing someone won't let someone send a kid a birthday present or talk to them or something like that. And they're all disappointed and they don't want to admit. Like if it has to do with a kid or something that they were responsible for, they're disappointed that you won't let them in the door again. They don't want to admit that they've hurt someone or something, but you're being seen as the Six of Swords. I mean, I have the Six of Swords here twice, which is, I just want to move on. Eight of Cups, it's very disappointing. Eight of Cups is here twice, like walking away, all done. Someone's just got to walk away. It's stressful. You need to rest, recuperate. Six of Swords, just move on. Now, it could be in the reverse where it's like, you tried to fix something here. It was difficult to look at. It was difficult to agree to even disagree. And everyone's like, fine, I'm just going to go to my corner. You go to yours. That'll happen. I feel like you're saying no. Like the world is a card of an ending. Here's what you need to know or your advice. I clarified this quite a bit too. The Five of Swords. I'm hearing indignant, mad. When I clarified this, I got the Seven of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles looking for something. Someone's looking for something. I feel like a person's suddenly scrambling too. Like, okay, I need to research this, look this up. What's the next best choice for me? I need to be practical. It has to fit with my schedule, my routine. If I go this way, this will happen. If I go this way, this will happen. And the Seven of Cups, I'm overwhelmed by a lot of choices. I wanted to know, like this looks okay, but like it's frustrating and it's bringing kind of anger and annoyance. So I clarified just a little bit deeper. And I have the Tower, the Six of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Okay, someone may have put you in a scenario where now you have to make a decision that's going to cost you quite a bit. And it's shocking to you. Like what? Like, oh, you've just ended my lease. Like now I have to pay to move. I'm ticked off. Or how much is that going to cost me? I'm mad about that. I can't find something that... I'm hearing someone, for some of you, you're dealing with a person who's a cheapskate. Like they're cheap. They're looking for the cheapest thing they can find. And then it's shocking to them how much something costs. Like I can only pay $200 for that. You want $600, and they're mad. They may even be mad at you. There could be some projection. It's also possible, Libra, that this may happen like in the reverse where you're like, what now? What do I do? God damn it. Now what do I do? Now I've got to pay for something. It's irritating. You're going to have to fight through that, work through that. You might be angry at this person for putting you in this scenario. You will have to completely rebuild, but you have a chance to rebuild maybe in such a way that you won't be in this scenario ever again. I definitely can see here, regardless of what the scenario is going to be for you, either you or this person may have some tit for tat back and forth about like what things cost. I'm also hearing that someone snoops on you and spies on you and like keeps track of what you do with money. They may feel like they have the right to tell you what to do with the money or vice versa. That all needs to be worked out. Permissiveness. Some of you have gate 21 active in your solar plexus, which is about biting through. And when you have that part of your body impacted, the way you express it is like you don't want anyone to tell you what to do with your resources, with your time. Like you'll be given resources, but no one gets to tell you what to do with that. Some of you have to focus on that. But I feel like someone may project their anger onto you. I'm hearing cheap. I'm hearing possessive. And then this final outcome is the Four of Cups. Boo. Clarifying, this is the King of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Lovers. Some of you, not all of you, but a few of you, some of you may self-soothe by fantasizing about another guy, another person that you're very attracted to. Of course, you could just be dealing with a Gemini or an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I have Pisces here as well. Virgo, Scorpio, yeah, Leo a bit. I feel like this guy, he has all these options, right? And these are sexy little slutty girls, easy girls, or enticing girls. And it's like, those are the 3 cups. But he can't get something off of his mind. Like, this might be getting old for him. He thought he could get past this, get over this with you. Interesting. But I feel like you're just like walking away. And it's weird because they want you, but they're not available. There's something to do with money. They're sorry. And I honestly think this person doesn't place value on the right things for the right reasons. Because if they think that you're like wonderful and that you belong together and that you're the person that you want, this says you're the person I want to call when something good or bad happens. The first thought of when I have news is to share it with you. You're my person. They want to share something with you, but they can't. They want to have their cake and eat it too. So what they want to say to you is, I wondered how far this would go. I took the easy way out. You're not a part of my plan. I rely on you, but you weren't my first choice. This person is a user sometimes. They want to be able to rely on you, but it didn't work out with someone else first. Oh my God, if they're hiring you to be like their nanny, they wanted to hire a young hot girl first. Weird. Or maybe any position. You also may tell them, no, I'm not going to accept that salary. If it's a job thing, they're mad they have to pay someone more. I'm also hearing that some of you have been through something with your health and you need to just be really upfront with like your family, your romantic partner, even an employer or a potential employer. Like you're afraid to say, I need a better desk, or I need a longer break, or maybe like claim disability or something like that. Yeah, but this person relies on you despite the fact that you weren't their first choice. This is so weird. Also, they're like, why is this important? A caretaker. Yeah, why is a caretaker important about someone that needs taken care of? I also hear that someone might be a little gaslighty. Like they'll turn everything around on you. They're cheap. I'm hearing it. They're cheap. So this person's overall energy is the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. You could be one of those, or they could be in another relationship. Sometimes the King and Queen of Swords are 2 really intelligent people, but they do tit for tat. They like to get the last word with each other. Or they also just might be like bossy and controlling together. I'm hearing like 2 people that like rule the roost and control the kingdom together. The 4 of Wands, a home. The 8 of Pentacles. Are you doing work on their home for them? Because I clarified the 8 of Pentacles and I got the Knight of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, and the 9 of Cups. If you're providing them a service, this person's lazy. They may hire a younger person or a teenager that doesn't do anything or they may have hired the wrong person or invested in the wrong kind of person. I'm hearing all kinds of messages. Sorry, that's what happens to me in a general reading. I hear all your stories. It kind of gives me vertigo. I'm trying to say all the ones that everything I'm hearing. Main message though is if they want to rely on you, like they take the easy way out, they wonder how far they can push things. You're not ultimately a part of their long-term plan. I think that for some of you, you're in a scenario with this person where they're going to be loyal. They're not going to go anywhere. They're very predictable. Like they'll work. They may also want to like live with you, and instead of paying you rent, they'll pay you in trade. Like they'll do things around the house for you. But ultimately, this is them taking the easy way out. When really like they need to pay you money for rent or they need to put in more effort. This person, they make themselves look busy, but the truth is they're not. Because you could be the king or the queen. I'm also hearing that these people, this couple, could have high expectations. And they keep dealing with people who are lazy, like they catch them sleeping or something like that, but they don't want to pay. If you have friends or family member or anyone that's like complaining to you like, oh, my nanny, my babysitter, my dog sitter, my employee, they're shit, they're blah, 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 they're lazy, that's because they're taking the easy way out themselves. You might have given them really good advice about that. But if you have a relationship with this person, Libra, they're not going to show you love. It's more contractual. And it's definitely just contractual. Like their truth is their truth. Your truth is your truth. You live in the same home together. Everybody just works and ignores each other. Like this is what they want. They're around. They're dependable. But then they sneak off and do things that are self-gratifying. Use your imagination there. They have a hedonistic side as well. They're actually on the lazy side. They don't want to put any effort into anything romantic. Like you're not their first choice. They just rely on you. Okay. I also think they like fighting with you and getting the last word. That's annoying. What you have to say is, I forgive you. I never used to look at you in that way, and I've been here before with others. Some of you are realizing that you've played out a pattern with this person and you didn't realize it until now. You're like, oh my God, this has actually happened in all of my jobs or in many of my relationships. It happened with one of my parents in my childhood. I have been here before with others and I didn't look at you the same way until now. You forgive them. I think you can be too forgiving of them sometimes. But I think you're protecting yourself because what you have to say is no second chances and I don't trust you. Also, this might be you saying, why is this important? Like, stop nitpicking me. Because the Five of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, this person may like dig up information and like try to do like word salad and confuse you. And they'll say, see, if we do this, it'll cost X, Y, or Z and blah, blah, blah. They're being like nitpicky. All the while, they might be thinking about someone else, even though they know you're probably a good match for them. It's like they're sorry, Libra, but this person wants to say, wants to say, I'm sorry, and have you say, I forgive you, but then they want to be able to keep doing whatever they're doing that they have to apologize for. Like, that's the pattern. Oh, but I said I was sorry, and you're like, I forgive you. Then they go and do it again. Oh, but I said I was sorry. Like, you're like, no, I see this pattern now of like forgiving you. Now I see you kind of in a different way. And I've been here before. And I think I think this may be something you struggle to completely confront with this person too. I'm also hearing for a few of you, there's a triangulation happening with like in-laws, parents, children. I don't know what this is all about. Someone's fantasizing about someone else. There may still be somewhat of a connection between the two of you if you have broken up, because the Ten of Swords is here with the World and the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords. This could have been like a recent breakup or a blow up between the two of you. But you are the High Priestess, not showing your hand of cards in the poker game of life. I'm hearing that you're praying and you're very tapped in right now. You're highly observant and very quiet. The Star, I'm hearing you're searching for answers, praying for answers. Some of you are trying to connect to your ancestors and to the highest version of yourself. I think you do know that, I think you haven't given up hope for yourself yet, but you're like, F this, like I'm walking away. But then the Two of Pentacles, what do I do next? That's why I'm thinking for a few of you, this person may piss you off. Like, we can't afford that. Like, they may tell you like, oh, I can't afford to do this for the kids, but I can afford to buy this for myself. And you're like, what? Like, there's just disagreements about like equal give and take in partnerships. But you're like, what do I do next? Also something about someone's salary. Like they made a promise they couldn't keep. And now you're the Seven of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Wands. Okay, this week, Some stuff will happen that may cause conflict, loss, and change that will alter your destiny or your path that you thought you were on. You won't be 100% sure what to do either, Libra. You will weigh your odds practically. It might be a little overwhelming to look at different options and choices. I think you feel like divine timing is a thing and you're wondering when the right time to do something or make a choice is. I think you feel like fate and destiny are at play here for you. And I think you feel like things need to unfold for you before you can make your next important choice. You are open to the wheel of fortune turning and going in a way that you didn't expect. But I think that you're hoping it will lead you in a direction that's in alignment with your goals. Right now is just about walking away. If you're going to walk away, walk away. Have hope, be quiet, use your intuition. But by the end of the week, you may be in a place where like you feel like you have to make some decisions. It'll be a little difficult and overwhelming. Trust that the universe is conspiring in your favor if you can see patterns you need to break. It's a good time to break patterns, like look around and go, what hasn't worked up until now? I can't do that again. I may need to take a different path at this time. And it may even involve like a massive relocation for you. And you won't expect that. Because the Tower is here, even though the Tower is Scorpio, it's kind of Aquarian energy where it's like a wild card, like you just didn't expect it. But it's going to open up new paths to you. And I think you're trying to handle it as best you can and not freak the hell out. Because I don't have like the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords except for right up here. And I think that that has to do with another person just not wanting to see what's really going on. I also consider this person doesn't really want to let you go because you're more alike than they're willing to admit. Yeah, someone doesn't want to let the other one go because they're more alike. Okay, yeah. I'm going to do an extended only because if any of you are connected to this person financially and you're either the King or the Queen of Swords living with them, this will be for you, most likely. Okay, take the extended and this reading as it resonates. But that's what's going down. Someone's kind of huffy and whiny because they're not getting their way, Libra. That's what the next couple days looks like. Link to the extended and my website are down in the description below this video. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. You want to know why? Because you were my first choice. Because I love you guys. I'll see you next time.